And the women just found out that they were actually the first in the country to start camping out for the big shopping day.
Yeah, they just found that out, Dia. You know, in fact, these women have been camping out for years here in St. Pete. And they figured that in order to be first in line, well, yeah, they'd have to arrive early. Well, you think that because they arrived early, that they'd have their eye on something in this ad. But you know what? Their motives may surprise you. The urban camping trip is something that Tina Thane and Lori Davenport look forward to every year. But this year, the ladies wanted to up the ante and pitch their tent a little early. As in 9 days early.
How many days in advance? We really didn't think about that. We just wanted to be first.
The determined duo aren't just first in line at the store in St. Pete. They were first in the country to line up for Black Friday. They even got an award for it.
We didn't think about that in the beginning, and now we're really starting to sink in that we really are the first people in line. It's kind of exciting.
The first year the ladies decided to camp out, they were right about at this spot near the corner. But every year after that, they've gotten closer and closer and closer until they finally snagged the first spot in line this year. The tradition started 6 years ago when Lori and Tina's daughters wanted an MP3 player. But when the girls moved out, the moms didn't want their fun to end. While the women do have their eyes this year on computers, Blu-ray players, and DVDs, they say that they're not so focused on their shopping list.
It's a great time for Lori and I to, catch up because we don't get to, see each other with our work schedules very often. And it's just a great time for friendship, fellowship.
The women play cards, chat, and often talk to people that wonder what in the world they're doing. The two relieve one another, and they're still able to go to work. They also have very helpful husbands.
Every year he says the same thing. You're doing it on your own. But when the event comes, he gets excited and he gets stoked about it too.
And you know what? Their husbands should be stoked because the ladies, well, they just won an iPad. Now, as for how these women are going to top this year, they tell me they really haven't thought that far in advance. Reporting live in St. Petersburg, Ellen McNamara, ABC Action News.
I think Dan is in